He's a good Jewish doctor. He's a Jew. He's Jewish. Salute, comrades. Old boy is here. So guys, how about another Family Guy compilation, but this time about Jews? We Russians have a lot of jokes and stereotypes about Jews. But not to offend anyone, today I just wanna compare how your American jokes and stereotypes are different or similar to our Russian stereotypes about Jews. So if you don't mind, the compilation is called Family Guy Jewish Jokes 2. Why 2 is because, first of all, I could hardly find the first part, and secondly, it was just way too short. It just had like 2 or 3 jokes, so I decided to go straight to the second part. So let's jump into the video, Family Guy Jewish Jokes 2.
First, I have to read you the Miranda rights for Jewish people. You have the right to remain silent, even though you won't. You have the right to infer an insult where none was intended.
What's that supposed to mean?
You have the right to a lawyer who you are probably related to.
This interview is over.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, yeah, in Russia also, Jews, people actually a little hate them for they take the best jobs. They're always either doctors or lawyers, or they work for government, or they work in a bank. But, you know, as I grew up, I just realized that their parents probably care more about what kind of education they get and what kind of job they attain when they grow up, when they graduate. But yeah, I think this joke is just universal.
Basic eye centers will heal your eyes. How much would you pay for laser eye surgery? $500? $700? $10,000? How about $12? Dr. Lee Feldstein, fully licensed, fully trained, fully Jewish. Jewish! So come on down to the Hydrox Arena this Sunday. Get your eyesight fixed, unless you don't have the balls. Jewish!
Oh, God.
Sorry guys, but a little bit don't get this joke. Is it like a good thing if you say that a doctor is Jewish? I'm not saying it's bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad, but I never heard that back in my area anyone said, he's a good Jewish doctor, he's a Jew, he's Jewish, so he's good. We all know that many doctors are Jews, because again, they choose this kind of trade because it's profitable. But in my area, it's not like a special kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe in America it is.
God, an angry mob. I've got to swallow all my valuables and get out of here.
Oh no, we're done for!
Silly.
No, we're not. I'm the fastest Jew in the world.
Do you guys also joke about their physiques, right? I used to study with some of them in high school, and it's true. But most of them, they would be either overweight or they have some chronic diseases. And actually, I know why, because of interbreeding, because they're so strict about marriage and stuff like that, about choosing the wife or a husband, right? They have a lot of this blood relation, you know, interbreeding, right? That's why they have a lot of chronic diseases. And they're not the fastest cats on the block. I didn't know that you Americans also joke in this way.
Okay, the first rule of Jewish Fight Club is if somebody says ow, you stop.
Ow!
Okay, let's see.
Okay, Mort, now if you want to get more customers in your pharmacy, you're going to have to do a promotion, like buy one, get one free.
What?
Buy one, get one free.
Huh?
Buy one,
Yeah, I get that.
get one free.
Is that like a Spanish word?
No, it's English. The whole thing's English.
Oh, because it seems like you're saying the first part in English and then some kind of made up a falum for something in the second part. I don't understand you.
All right, let me try explaining it another way. Let's say we're at someone else's store, and there's a sign, and it says buy one, get one free.
Get one free? Wow! What store are you talking about?
Oh, you'd rather have it down at the bank with it?
Guys, where does this greedy kind of thing come from? because we also have a saying as greedy as a Jew, something like that. Again, I know it sounds kind of bad, but I'm just saying how it is. I'm not saying I think like that. Actually, what I think now, after I met some of the Jews, I have some Jewish friends, and what I've learned, they're just more careful with their finances. But if there is something they think is valuable, it really worth the money, they will never hold a penny. They will give everything exactly the price you called. So if it's not worth it, they won't spend a penny. But if it's something good, they will be the first people to come with money. I'm telling you, that's what I learned communicating with them. This is my experience. But I see that we have kind of similar stereotypes about them.
Bank where the Jewish guys can leer at it?
Yeah, money.
Woo! That was a little bit too much, but again, people a little bit, yeah, they don't like them because of that. Because, you know, in Russia, even some people say that we have this conception, okay? I will tell you a long story. We have this conception about Jew Masons. It's a Jew combined with a Freemason, you know, this kind of order, like the Enlightenment, the pyramid, right? This thing, how do you call it, for measurement? So we have combined a term of Jew Mason. We believe, not we, many people in Russia believe that they own all the financial institutions in the world, all the banks, all the funds, everything related to money. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how much it is true, but I see that, again, you and us, we have basically same misbelief or maybe truth belief about Jews. I don't know.
אשר קידישנו במצוותיו, וציוונו להדליק נר של יום טוב.
Can't we just eat?
And now I shall continue the prayer. Kalima! Kalima! Kalima!
Hum Nam Shivai, Hum Nam Shivai, Hum Nam
Oh, look, there's all the...
Was it a reference to Golem? Was it? I'm not very familiar with this part of, because it's from the old Bible. We have, I don't know how to call it properly in English, okay? I know there's an old Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament. This is from the Old Testament, the Golem part, right? Am I right?
A Jewish kid sitting on the rabbi's lap where he asks them for something.
I want a new TV, and it can't be a Vizio, Sony or Samsung only, and I need it all set up before I turn it on. I don't want to have to do any of the things.
So where do Jewish people think they go when they die? Where do you think we go? Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Why do you think you're asking all these questions? I just really want to know what happens.
This is a very canonical joke in Russia. For any question, a real Jew will answer with a counter question. This is so true. Never get to the point.
Do you think that's part of God's infinite plan? I think your whole religion is a sham just so you can get extra holidays off from work. Oh, gotta go. It's buchwach.
Today you are a man.
Great! Can I drive?
No.
Can I vote?
No.
Can I drink?
No.
Can I have sex?
No.
Can I cash the checks?
Yes!
Mitzvah, have a bar mitzvah, collect the checks and reel up a girl taller than you. Hey!
And instead of lasting for 1 day, the oil in the lamp lasted for 8 days. And that is why we celebrate Hanukkah.
Yeah. How long before we play pin the eviction notice on the black guy's door?
Now, does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. What are you going to do when Jesus comes back and puts a boot up your ass?
And it's also why many families give their children 8 days of presents.
Wait, did she say 8 days of presents?
Yeah.
Yeah, this Judaism thing is going to be better than I thought.
All right, class, that's all for today's lesson. Now everyone off to gym class.
Guys, never knew the story about this lamp. Now I kind of realized why it has 8 these things, right? I didn't know. I never heard this story. I heard this term Hanukkah, right? But I never. For me, today I learned something new.
All right, today we're gonna play soccer.
This is a little bit ridiculous, but again, they recycle the same kind of humor about their physique. Again, I just told you, right? Where it came from.
That was easy.
And now the History Channel presents American Inventor, the true story of Henry Ford.
This is my Jew flattening machine.
remember
It'll
this
flatten
clip.
any Jew. Simply climb behind the wheel, drive it towards a Jew, and flatten him.
Could you also use it just to drive from place to place and stuff?
It's a Jew flattening machine. It's not what it's designed for.
But you could use it that way.
You could also use the Mona Lisa as a placemat. God.
Hey, how about all those...
Guys, sorry for pausing so much. I just never knew that Henry Ford was an anti-Semitic guy. Anti-Semite, how do you call it? I never knew that.
Coupons in the Sunday paper, huh? Some good deals there. Hey, you know, I went into a store last week and they wanted $800 for a TV, but I ushed them down to $500.
I didn't get that one. So someone wanted 800 for a TV and he asked, he took the price down to 500. How is it a bad deal? Why did he get, why? I don't really get it. Sorry, guys.
Shalom, everyone. Welcome to the christening. Now, before the child goes in the water, has it been at least 20 minutes since she ate?
Yes, Rabbi.
Wonderful. Then let's dunk this kid like a donut. I hereby christen this child in the name of Jesus Christ, who was killed by we don't know who. It's not important. The last thing we want to do is point fingers.
Can you please take my daughter out of the water?
Sorry. Congratulations, sweetie. You're a Christian. From now on, every Sunday, you get to eat a hard cookie and pretend it's a guy.
Guys, by the way, though we Russians are also Christians, right? But we are Orthodox Christians, and we don't have this culture of eating how do you call it? The body of Jesus or the flesh of Jesus, right? But it's a cracker. It's a piece of bread. Why we don't have it? I mean, it's good because I wouldn't like to eat some bread and pretend it's someone's body, right? A piece of body. But I'm just curious, where does this difference come from? Because our religion is basically same, but why do you have it? And I think Jews have it too. Guys, today I learned at least 2 new facts, which is fascinating. Well, guys, I learned a lot of new things today and I shared some information with you. I hope you liked it. It was quite interesting. It was predictable at the same time, but quite interesting. If you would like to see me reacting to another part, let me know in the comment section. Also, if there are any other videos you would like me to react to, let me know. You may also consider subscribing to this channel because there are more videos coming. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of the day it is. And as always, salute, comrades!